Atlantic Intermediate Skilled Program, A.I.S.P. This is for an employer to hire intermediate skilled candidates for the positions they have not been able to fill locally. The candidate can be abroad or in Canada temporarily, however, the candidate must have worked in the eligible occupations. Program requirements. Language. Must have a minimum of CLB/NCLC 4 in either English or French. Experience. Must have worked for 1 full year, 1,560 hours, during the last 5 years in either Tier 4. Or you have work experience in NOC 3233, practical nurses, and NOC 3012, registered nurses. Can be used as qualifying work experience if you have a job offer in NOC 3413, nurse aides, orderlies, and patient service associates, or NOC 4412, home healthcare workers. Hours must be in a single occupation, however they can be obtained with different employers. Self-employed, voluntary, or unpaid internships do not count. Both Canadian and outside of Canada work experience count. Job offer. Must have a job offer from a designated employer in Tier 0, 1, 2, 3 and 4, which should be non-seasonal, full-time and permanent with no end date in the contract. Education. Education must be a Canadian high school or post-secondary education or a foreign degree accredited in Canada in the last 5 years. Settlement fund. A specific amount of money, 12.5% of the low-income cut-off totals, is required if you are coming from outside of Canada. If you are lawfully working in Canada, you do not need the settlement fund. Others. You also need a letter of endorsement from an Atlantic province.